if you give, you get 10,000x back. Yes, there's a real code here. So server.js, okay, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need dashboard index, okay. To show your friend, start the server, open the browser. They'll see real dashboard files. Just make sure, all the code is uploaded on the GitHub now. Okay, so we got this. We'll go over. We've got actually a few things to go over, but I want to give you the full capacity of what I know so you can build your own ideas. Obviously, your system is going to be better than mine. I started this, I built it, version 0. I've updated it one time. I can't wait to see what you do with it. You see how I do this, dude. I test all types of ideas. I'm chasing a man that ran up a net worth of $31 billion. I have to test everything. And then I pick which one do I want to follow deeper. And that's how I've always ran my life and my business, everything. Dude, I don't know anything. I start from a position of not knowing anything. I try to read everything. I learn everything. Then I test everything I can think of. And then I can't think of anything. So I find a way to think of more. Thank you for engaging and throwing your ideas and your questions, because I learned from your questions. I learned from your comments. It's so, so beautiful. Much love to you. 777. So all the code is here. So it's on Moondev Cracker, Moondev Social Arb. You got the server JS. Okay, perfect. Twitter Alpha JS, dashboard, README, agents.md. Okay, so we're going to keep going through here then. You saw everything on the README here. And now I want to give you the other files that we do see are useful. So data, experiments, scripts. Let's get agents open. Let's get dashboard open, server.js open, and then Twitter Alpha open. And then anything in experiments, probably not. And cron jobs, we'll go ahead and go through these cron jobs real quick. So this is a TikTok social cron job. Every 5 minutes, open TikTok, scroll through 5 to 10 videos, brand detection criteria. So I have different captions and hashtags that were dropped by Dumb Money. Appreciate them. And then I expanded on them a little bit. You can see investable check. Is it publicly traded? Note ticker. Okay. Private but owned. Okay. It's not.
No, it's what's called machine learning. So you find things that are predictive. You might guess, oh, such and such should be predictive, might be predictive, and you test it out in the computer, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You test it out on long-term historical data and price data and other things, and then you add to the system this if it works, and if it doesn't, you throw it out. So there aren't elaborate equations, at least not for.
That was the $31 billion man, by the way. He said there's nothing elaborate around here. You just have to step on the gas and come up with ideas and test to see if they worked in the past. If they work in the past, they're much more likely to work in the future. Literally the RBI system, I just simplified it. So it comes down to ideas. So this dashboard is going to give you ideas. And maybe 1 out of 100 are actually a good idea. You still got to be a grown-up, dude. This is war. You still gotta make the connections. But look at this. This is pretty cool. It sees if it's a publicly traded company, it notes the ticker. If it's private but owned by a public company, it notes the parent. Anthropic, kind of Amazon. Could go public soon. Note as pre-IPO. That's interesting. Having pre-IPOs, okay. And it's putting it all here on the dashboard once you're done with this video here. No investment path. It will skip, but you can change this. And then confidence scoring, everybody's is going to be different. It's part of the reason I don't just drop code. I want everybody's to be different. We need everybody's to be different.